1, 2, 3.
Damn, I missed that shit. I gotta do that shit too.
That's all right. We're back with the Juice Chat.
Juice Chat numero 6.
Numero 6.
Is it 6?
We're bilingual.
You're right. Sorry. Okay.
Not me.
Who's you?
Not me. I tried.
Who's you?
Who is you?
Who is me?
Who's me? Tommy D
Who's me?
joins the Juice Chat.
I'm
Tommy
here.
D.
Came to make the debut. Come with some hot takes.
We needed some extra Juice members in here, so we
Correct.
brought Tom along.
Figured he was the best guest for the first guest, right?
Yeah. Well,
Right.
technically he's the second guest.
Johnny Lou.
J. Lou.
J. Lou,
his,
yeah.
his little appearance.
Yep. Shout out to J. Lou, the next
Shout out
rant.
to J. Lou.
Hey, shit was good.
Yeah, I hope we get a weather report.
What kind of weather report are we talking about?
Oh, shit! Oh! What the fuck? I can't fucking see anything.
Maybe a Q-storm.
Funny.
So we have a new motto for the Juice Chat. Juice Chat is the home of the dog.
Home of the dog.
Home of the dog. And the first dog of the week who I want to introduce is Zion Williamson. The dog of the week.
Dog of the week. I actually like this segment. It's pretty good.
You like that?
Um,
Mariah Mills.
I'll tell you what, she's trifling, bro.
trifling.
She should not have spoken up. Like, why are
She's
you ruining
clutch.
this man's life?
Do
Do you
you
want that
think-
chicken?
Yeah, but
She
she's
does.
not gonna get it doing that.
She
that,
might.
I
Just
don't
no
know,
respect.
bro.
No respect.
Yeah, not at all.
Man's got money. That's all she cares about. You see the thread she went on? She posted, what, maybe 20 tweets in a row?
He literally
Going in.
moved her
She's going
out.
in.
Like, you know how
In.
you get flown out? She got moved out,
He went to
bro.
New Orleans.
That was just dumb as fuck on his part, though. Like, how are you gonna move her out and have another bitch with a baby there too?
Yeah.
There was another one in the mix, too.
Yeah.
Listen,
like a third
listen,
one?
Yeah, there's another one in the mix.
listen, we've been in New Orleans.
freaky,
We know
bro.
how trash it is there.
Yeah, you could hide. You could hide in the
Zion,
sewers.
Zion was straight. He knew what he was
I'm
doing.
surprised we
bro.
didn't see her
What?
out there.
He just got caught. He got caught. Who?
We could have seen her out in Bourbon Street, Mariah Mills.
Dude, honestly,
She might have been.
I
in
looked
one
her
of
up.
those
I'll
spots.
straight up tell you. I looked her up. I saw her tits. I saw her ass. And guess what? They weren't that great.
Yeah, it's
they
fake.
really
It's
weren't.
really-
They really weren't.
It's
So
really
she's
fake.
fake.
Zion's got to chill out. Shit's nice,
Yeah,
but
he-
it's just not great.
There's more fish to fry for him, but
Correct.
I mean, what's he at this point? 24.
yeah,
It's
23?
got to be
Let's see,
somewhere in that
'cause
ballpark.
2019, I think he grad. No, yeah,
He's been in
probably
the league for 3
he's
years
been
now?
At least 3 years younger than us.
Yeah.
So yeah, like right around 23ish. Like, man, it's
Shit.
corny, bro.
I
Like,
don't-
he just,
I get it.
he's
I
just
get
trying
it.
to
But yo, you
get
just can't be
something,
dumping
yo.
loads in anyone you can. I mean, it's great. But dude, come on.
If I'm not wrong, he went to like Christian high school too. So he's probably like out there with his money, trying to
Oh my
on his
God.
own, doing whatever the heck
Because
he
you know
wants to do.
he's not hooping, so he's got to be doing
No, he's
something.
Yeah.
not hooping.
There is actually rumors with him actually.
Yeah.
They're going to get what? Scoot? Is his name Scoot, right? The guy coming in
Oh,
that
from
draft?
they were saying
Yeah,
Detroit.
Scoot. What's his name?
Scoot
Henderson?
But yeah,
Yeah.
Scoot Henderson. Yeah.
G League?
They're going to be trading like the first through
Trading,
third
yeah.
pick somewhere else.
Yeah, something like that
And
for
Zion's
Zion.
out in New Orleans.
To Charlotte, right?
Rumors.
Yeah.
Charlotte. Ayo.
Another Charlotte news is Jordan. Michael Jordan just sold his whole stake in the Hornets. $3 billion out of there.
Man was tired of it.
Oh,
I don't blame him.
what was it? 13?
I would be too, bro. You got Kemba Walker, you got LaMelo Ball, and you got nothing to show for it. Like,
Yeah. What was it? 13 years he was there
Yeah. No playoffs.
and nothing. Like, you got Miles Bridges beating women. Like,
Oh my god.
like, what kind of culture you got going on? Like,
to do what they went from the Bobcats to the Hornets thinking they were going to fucking change everything. Nah.
packed up.
At least the colors are nice, you know.
yeah, you
But
Yeah.
get
in my
something
mind,
out of
they
it.
got the fire jerseys.
Yeah, they do. Like the striped ones too, like the OG ones.
Mm-hmm.
But in my mind, I was like, that'd be kind of cool if Zion went under Michael Jordan. He's already a Jordan athlete, and
Yeah.
then Jordan can kind of like
Get
teach him the
something.
way
Yeah,
and like
yeah, yeah.
whip him into shape. Like if anybody's gonna give you,
Pointers.
Some
yeah,
kinda,
pointers
like
or whatever,
and shit.
advice, that's the guy to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
And
a
if you're
great
gonna
demeanor.
fuck around, that's the guy to go to as well. 'Cause
Right.
he keeps it.
Yeah.
I just feel like at the same time though, Jordan's just like he doesn't give a fuck.
Nah,
bro.
he's
Like,
just
he
collecting
just
his
is what
money.
it is. You know,
That's what
they
yeah.
may make so much money to begin with. You know, it's I don't know.
Like, he's
So he-
type old at this point. Like,
Yeah,
he
he's
don't got
what?
time to be fooling
Man's
around and
eyes are
shit.
yellow. They're yellow. It's so
He's
fucking
got
weird. to me.
jaundice or something.
It's fucking weird. Your boy was on Charlotte. Fucking Gordon Hayward.
Gordon
right? That
Hayward,
was your
yeah.
guy. Then he went to the Celtics after that, right?
Yeah, now
He's still there. He was hurt for a little bit, and then he came back and just did whatever.
I
I
would say
mean,
he's like because he was coming out of Utah on fire, and like since then he's been.
well, he
I
went
think
to
he still is at Utah. Isn't
no.
Nah.
Hayward? No, Hayward went from Utah to the Celtics. First game with Kyrie, broke his leg on that oop. After that, it was kind of, and he was getting the bag. He gets paid the most on the Hornets.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's
And there you go. That's a problem.
And now LaMelo's supposed to be their guy, and now he's hurt.
yeah, he's
Been continually
he's a pussy.
hurt.
All
The
them-
balls, man.
Yeah, I was
pussy.
gonna say the balls is crazy.
All the
LaMelo,
balls.
I feel bad for Lonzo.
Leangelo, Lonzo, pussies, all big pussies, and Lamar too. Another pussy.
This should be a lesson to Lamar or LeVar. That
LeVar,
you're
LeVar.
making your kids a workhorse. They're playing basketball every single weekend since the time they're like 13 years old. It's gonna catch up to you. If you're not really a pro athlete built for that shit, then it's gonna catch up to you. That's what separates them from the guys like LeBron that last forever.
Yeah,
You guys put money in their bodies too, though.
yeah, it's different. Like when it's exactly what you're saying. Like you're 13 coming up, like you can't be grinding like that.
No.
Like I mean, you got to, but
You're
there's
like-
levels to it.
You're like playing on the weekend. You take a flight across the country to play somewhere else and do it every single weekend for 10 years.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Every single week. That takes a toll on
Wear
you.
and tear. Man knows right
Wear
here.
and tear.
Tell me about
Man
it.
knows right there.
Every single one of our friends
No
has knee
fucking
issues.
knees.
Some shit. Yeah, my shit's
Yeah.
just cooked
You got
up.
knee issues. You got hurt though. You got hurt.
I had 2 surgeries on my knee. Yep.
Yeah, I had tendonitis.
Justin shit cooked up.
Danny,
I just wasn't athletic.
you didn't have a chance to hurt yourself.
Did have a chance. It's all right. It's okay.
But yeah, the balls. Leangelo's got a kid on the way too.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna
Does
name
he
his
sound
kid Lavello.
Oh, are you kidding me or just
Swear to God.
dude?
that dumb shit,
just like
bro.
fucking drop the shit at this point.
We're
Come
like
on.
the Georges in the Jackson world, you know? Like,
Yeah,
that's
like
all
John.
gone.
John.
I know.
Like if you're trying to do something different, like have some good shit when you're making something different. Like what the fuck
I
is
know.
Lavello?
I mean, dude, we're in this world where you can name anyone any name you want. Like, I can name this guy Post or fucking Stick or Rug, like, and it's okay in this
Blanket.
world. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Nah, it's dummy.
Blanket, yeah. Well, that's,
But then you could also name your kid Jalen, like Jalen Rose,
Jalen
the
Rose,
first
some
Jalen
shit.
Rose, right?
The
And
first
then-
Jalen ever. They say he's the second, though.
The second,
Yeah.
right? There
But
was
he's-
like
Someone,
that's a
someone
thing?
mad far
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Rose, the first Jalen ever. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
first
And
or
really
Go
second.
back to our fucking AD and BC fucking thing. There's no way he's the first Jalen or second Jalen. There's no way.
Apparently.
No, they
Yeah.
mixed his two uncles' names together
And
to
that's
make Jalen. And then he
this is a
obviously-
known thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never heard
And
this.
now, how many Jalen's are there?
Yeah.
multiple,
OD.
multiple.
I'm trying to think what it was.
There's
Was
like
it just
10
his
in
birthday
NBA
or some
right
shit?
now.
Was it just Jalen Rose's birthday or some shit? Like that did like it was just coming back around. Like
Oh, it just came out again?
Like people were talking about it.
Yeah,
Don
Jalen
Eby.
Rose doesn't get enough credit for what he's done in his NBA career, for real. He went to the finals
I
with the
really don't.
Pacers, lost Kobe. He's been around.
Yeah.
He's dead ass been around.
I mean, the Fab Five was so iconic. Like,
Right.
that really brought style into basketball.
And so
Definitely.
After like in between MJ's like claim to fame,
Yeah, and-
Yep.
they came in the 90s.
Yeah, no, they were hot too because it was like Duke and like Christian Laettner and all that, and
Mhm.
they were rocking around with like the big white guy center, and then Fab
Yep.
Five came in, and
Yep.
like just different from everything else.
And they
Until
made
someone called a timeout.
Oh yeah, Chris
Fuck
Webber.
that up. And then Steph fucked that up this year too.
Yeah, that was one time.
They lost that game. No, they won that game.
When he called a
What was
timeout
that?
at the end, it was
Yeah,
technical.
it was fucking. Yeah, it was a
That's when
tag.
Barnes, I think, missed the 3 in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But
No, it's botched up.
what's that? What do we got today, bud?
You talking about conspiracy?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Oh,
Okay.
Please, let's get into
I'll
it.
bring in a conspiracy. I know Danny's gonna like this.
okay. I'm
Okay.
here for it.
Yeah. So you guys know who David Bowie is, right?
Yeah.
Musician.
Okay.
So he's
I
kind of
guess
like
so.
psychedelic freaky. He's actually has one eye is permanently dilated from like a fight when he's a little kid.
Isn't he dead?
Shit.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he's dead.
have no idea this
Probably
guy
I don't got no fucking history.
13 years ago. He's like a rock legend. So
Okay.
Yeah, Lady Gaga performed his shit.
the weird
Space Odyssey, David Bowie.
right.
Yeah.
So the weird conspiracy is David Bowie came out with his album. It's called The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. How
Okay.
fucking weird is that, right? So that was June 16th, 1972. Remember the date? June 1972.
Dolphins won Super Bowl. Keep going.
True.
Undefeated season.
Now you know.
Trash ass niggas.
So he came up with this song called Starman.
Okay.
So Starman, the lyrics go, there's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it because it's all worthwhile. So he's like alluding to Starman coming down.
Right.
It's supposedly his alter ego called Ziggy Stardust. But so he said, he told me, let the children lose it. Let the children use it. Let all the children boogie. Okay? So this is where it gets weird. He's just weird.
Weird dude. Weird.
Okay?
Different.
Yeah.
So the Starman's coming down.
Correct.
So the first song on the album is called 5 Years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember I told you the date, June 1972.
Correct.
Right. 5 years later, June 8th, 1977, Kanye West is born. 5 years. So you think that's a little weird, right? Look at the album cover.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That came out 72?
1972. Random street in London. Look at this album cover.
Make sure you show this on the chat.
That's pretty fucking nuts.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm going to understand this, but let me.
That's wild.
How weird is that?
Yo.
So on the album cover, it's David Bowie on the street in London, and above him it's a dark street. It just says K West.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you have to show this to the viewers.
They're gonna see it.
Yeah, it's different.
Is there anything on the signs here?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. This man was on drugs.
Oh,
That's for
Ziggy
sure.
Stardust? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And who knows? My theory is sometimes you can, like DMT and shit can bring you to another dimension where you're like in a...
It's a
It
weird
could
shit.
be anything, bro. Like they can give you the answers to what's going on in the future, the interdimensional aliens. You never know.
Jesus fuck.
You never know.
Well, that's what I thought you were going with,
Theory,
like something with
theory.
aliens. Honestly.
You got anything?
Yeah,
loaded up for
I
him?
thought it was gonna be an alien.
Me too. When he said
abduction.
something
Sure.
coming down, I was like, yo, okay, like aliens, like give me in.
The Starman is apparently Kanye West.
When you said that, like I'm thinking this might be a neck, but like I was thinking A Star Is Born, like
A Star Is Born.
is that
That's Lady Gaga.
Matthew
That's the
McConaughey.
movie.
No, like every day a star is... No, that's Jay-Z. That's Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
That's Jay-Z and J. Cole.
Jay-Z?
I don't know, I'm
Yeah.
thinking you're saying A Star Is
Andrew.
Born.
Star Is Born
I'm
is
thinking the
Jay-Z and
fucking
J.
Lady
Cole.
Gaga movie.
It's on the last
Keep
Kingdom.
going.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah. No,
Is that in Transformers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's me.
I'm sorry. That's the first thing I was like, okay, cool.
Isn't
he's
that
going
fucking freaky?
That is weird. That says K West.
Yeah, no. That's
And
different.
it's not even like the fact that the first song on the album is called 5 Years, and Kanye West is born 5 years later. It's
Yeah, no
8
idea
days.
Kanye West.
It's 8 days off, but 5 years later, Kanye West was born.
He didn't die the same day, did he?
Why?
that'd be
David Bowie? No, he died. So he
I say that's how everything together.
Kanye was one of the first guys to like tweet out after David Bowie died that he's like sorry for his loss, and I looked up to you as like a mentor,
damn,
and
that's
like
crazy.
because David Bowie is regarded as like one of the best musicians of all time. He changed with different eras of music.
I gotta
mean,
listen to some of these songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This one
he's
song,
a
Fame
he's
is really
generational
popular.
artist.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to talk about aliens. All right.
They're coming back.
So I'll give you guys a good conspiracy about aliens. So
Okay.
there's a man, he goes by the name of Travis Walton. And in 1975 in Arizona, it was him and a few other guys in a work truck. And they're like loggers. They're like, they cut down trees and shit.
Yep.
And they stayed out late, so it's dark.
Okay.
And they're driving back to the shop. And in the woods, they see a light, like a bright ass light, and they're all like, "What could that be?" Like a fire, right? So they go back there to make sure like it's not a fire. And when they get there, it's a spacecraft.
No.
And listen, so so the spacecraft is hovering, and it's pretty low to the ground. And this guy Travis was the ballsy one of them, like supposedly like went up to a bear, like he's just that dude. And what he remembers is when he got out of the truck, and they're like, dude, get the fuck back in the truck, like what are you doing? Walks up to this thing, and he's like admiring the how it's built.
The lights and whatnot.
Yeah, because they're men, they build shit.
Yeah,
so they like can look at this and appreciate like how crazy
What year
the
was this?
technology is. 75.
Okay.
And so out of nowhere, strike like a light hits his ass,
Uh-huh.
and he's fucking gone, like obliterated. Like they're like, where the fuck did he just go? They back out, they dip, right? So now they have a missing person on their hands. They're working with him, and they don't know what to do. So they end up calling the cops. They tell him the story. Now all 4 of the guys in the work truck are brought into like the police correction, whatever. They're brought in because they're like, where the fuck is this guy? Like, did you guys murder him? Blah, blah, blah.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Who
So,
believes that shit?
The next day, this guy is found, I want to say, like 35 miles away. Or like a ridiculous, very far away.
Okay.
All right? And he...
Not like walking distance.
Not walking... Bro,
Yeah.
nowhere near walking distance.
Yeah.
And he picks up a phone, and he calls his brother. He calls his brother, and they fucking they end up picking him up, and they ask him the same questions, and all of them took lie detectors, and none of them failed the lie detector. They all had the same story. They all were separated.
They weren't lying.
No one was lying. Travis Walton was lie detected. He wasn't lying. And then he said he was abducted. He said that the aliens were, it was the Greys. Okay, so there's the tall whites, the Greys.
Yeah.
There's 4 species that we know of, but
No idea of that.
yeah,
supposedly.
the Greys, and they had like big ass black eyes, and they were like operating on his ass when he woke up.
No fucking way.
So he said it was like a dream though. So he was walking around the spacecraft, and he said he
got zapped up.
He ran into a person. So he's like,
Because all them niggas were on the DMT.
He ran
That's
into
what I
a
was gonna
person
say. They're
in
talking about
in
doing
an
drugs
astronaut
back
suit.
then.
He ran into a person in an astronaut suit, and he shook him, and he's like, "Help me, please help me." And when he turned around, he said it was like a dead body in an astronaut suit, like just walking around. And he pushed him back in the room, and he got the alien like put his hand over his face, and he knocked out again. And when he woke up, he was in the middle of the road.
Was he naked?
I don't know.
There's no way.
And listen, it's all recorded on Arizona's like files. It's all recorded.
CCTV?
Yeah.
No.
CCTV's just packed up.
I don't know, dude. I just don't know.
Well, there's something like the Pentagon released like documents that we actually had aliens and all this other bullshit.
You saw that?
Somebody was saying that the Vatican paid for alien aircraft.
Yep.
I was saying,
bullshit, bro. It's just a
Same in the news the
capper.
other day. Someone was trying to leak fucking like extraterrestrial.
Some
shit.
guy in the backyard hiding behind the excavator. You saw that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it wasn't anything. It was like a shadow.
Oh my god.
Someone was saying, like the moon, like going to the moon and shit. It was like, I'm trying to think who was
That it was fake.
Not that it was fake, but it was like why was there this big push to go to the moon? Like out of nowhere. Like obviously you had the space race with the Russians and
That's
shit.
exactly what it was.
And then
Who had the
they
biggest
were, like,
balls.
but they were talking to and like in your alien shit, like like there was some contact with some aliens or some shit. Because what was when we landed on the moon?
Yeah.
1969.
69.
Yeah.
And
Like the best year of all time.
computers at that time the size of this fucking room.
Yeah, they
And
got
then-
us to the moon on a piece of paper.
Right. So like computers the size of this room, like OD shit. We go to the moon, come back a few years later, small ass computers. Like-
Exponential growth.
Like
It's
growth
scary.
quick. Like we went to the moon, like
My
met with
mind's
these
blown
niggas,
right now. My
got
mind's blown.
got OD tech and shit.
I never even
And,
thought
like,
about that.
So that's what they were like. So like we got all this tech from shit. What did we give them in return? Like they were just doing this out the kindness of their fucking hearts.
Nah,
like,
bro, you're straight blowing my mind, bro. I can't.
Yo.
1969.
One thing that always like
Woodstock
has
was
me thinking.
1969.
You're right.
Right.
One thing that always has me thinking is the dark side of the moon. Now, it's literally a fact that the moon turns at the perfect, and this is just like it can't, it's too good to be true.
We always see the same side of the moon.
It turns at the perfect angle, and like it rotates as well, but it rotates along with the Earth, so we'll never ever see the other side, and
That
it's
is-
perfect our whole lifetime.
Yeah.
And so, what's on that other side? You wonder, you know.
It's cold as
So
fuck.
my theory is one: if the aliens are watching us, they're there. They got us.
They're just-
like
they're
they're
just
chilling,
chilling.
bro. They got us.
They're
There's
chilling on
nothing
the
they
other
can
side of
do.
the moon where they can't see us.
Yeah, just think about that. Like all they have to do is be on like that line. Like there's that
Right,
line,
they're
and
just
they
on
can
the
probably
cusp.
see us with a
Yeah.
scope.
This is my thing with them though too though. Like what the fuck they doing? Like, why they got a problem or like they need something here?
Well,
We're
see,
lab
what I
lab
think was
rats.
Like,
They
we're lab
could have been
rats.
here first.
They could be fucking our days up.
My mind is going in so many different avenues right now. You really don't understand.
There's
like,
a lot of theories.
I just number one, the space race thing is out of control to me. Like, I never even thought about that. Like the fact that we were like, yo, we have to go to the moon.
Right.
Number one. Number two, listen, they may think we are aliens at the same time, okay? Like they might call us like fucking closet doors or something. Like I don't know, like these fucking losers over here. Like I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Like I don't know, dude. The universe is so big.
There's
bro.
so much shit we can
There's
get
just
into.
So much shit. Yo, I can't even think right now. I can't. I'm done. Just please move on.
Pack it up.
Please move on. I'm done.
Pack it up. So I guess we'll pack it up with
Yes.
the conspiracies because this should go all night long.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I can talk about this for
My
my whole
brain's
life.
Hollow
fried
Earth
right
theory,
now.
maybe next time. You heard
Please,
of
yeah,
Hollow?
please.
Next time.
I love to talk about the Earth.
Hollow Earth. It is
Science.
a globe. It's not flat. Some people are listening. They think it's flat.
Can we talk about that first?
No, we can't.
No.
All right, next time. Next time, please. Next time.
So you mentioned Hayward before.
Yep.
I want to say Kyrie just signed with a new shoe company. You see that?
Who'd it go? Lee?
Oh, did not.
Anta.
Oh, Anta.
So Anta
That's
is
Clay
the same.
Anta.
Anta,
I think I've seen that on
Clay,
Instagram.
and Hayward has a
Oh shit.
signature
You gotta
shoe
do
with
it then.
Anta.
I don't even know what
Yeah.
Anta looks like. What's her logo?
It's like this. It's well, there was Li Ning as well, was an older brand, but apparently Anta owns Wilson and some other big brand, but they're a Chinese brand, and it's like you wouldn't even know if you.
Is it like
stepped on
Mizuno?
them. Like
Sorry.
it's just Chinese. Mizuno, I don't even know where Mizuno's from.
Mizuno's
Oh,
definitely
Mizuno.
Chinese. It gotta be Chinese, right? I was thinking Mizuno.
It is Chinese. So I thought it was a little
Mizuno's
funny
definitely got it too, yeah.
how he was trying to do.
They look like they'd be good for basketball, but they look
He's
like
trying.
shit.
He's such like a pro like. Not like child labor type shit, like an
Yeah.
activist type of person, and then he goes and signs with a Chinese brand.
Yeah, it is
I
different.
thought that was a little
Dude,
funny.
this guy's just a weirdo, bro.
Yeah,
He's a weirdo.
I really wanted him to. Did you know Jamal Crawford's brand? It's called Brand Black.
That's like he owns that. That's
Very
it.
He
Yes.
started it, and he had his own signature sneakers. I think he started the brand, or he's a major investor in it. So I would really wanted Kyrie to go with that because it's like it fits the
That'd be
whole
narrative.
thing.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And I think there are some like newer brands coming up like that you could go and get. I don't know. You're not getting the bankroll though. It's a thing.
It is. Yeah. I mean,
You go to China, you're getting the money.
oh for
No
sure.
doubt.
Except for you fucking see Dwight Howard, fucking 67% pay cut.
No shit. What happened
For
there?
Taiwan?
What's this?
I don't
Why?
know. He
He's
was
been
like
balling.
exactly. I don't know if it was like since since the finals and everything. He's been like trying to recruit everybody.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't know if they thought like he was like making a joke out of it or something.
He kind of was.
But yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
like he got on. He was on like like the Taiwanese news station. Like he's
Yeah.
got
And
all
the ads and
right,
whatnot.
right. Everything on the bottom line. And he's like, yeah, I feel OD disrespected. They came to me and they were like, yeah, we want to cut your contract by 67% next year.
Oh.
And he's like, what?
what the
I
fuck?
think I've done OD good shit here. Like he's been balling out. He's
Yeah, I think
bringing popularity.
They probably just got what they needed out of him. They're like, all right, fuck
Yeah,
you. You're like
exactly.
you're not relevant
Well, yeah,
next
you got
year.
Dwight
Right, 'cause,
Howard
like-
on one team and Clay Anthony Early on the other. Like, what are we doing?
Well, Anthony Early, he's a local guy. You knew that?
Probably,
Early.
yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like,
Pine
there's a
Bush
reason
is-
why he's
He's
over there.
OD
Bush.
old.
Is he over there?
Yeah. I
The Shanghai.
I just dropped
I want to
him.
get. I want to get. a
I
Shanghai
dropped a
Shanghai
random
Sharks
name
hat.
because he was like the Knicks 11th overall pick from Wichita or some shit that one year.
Wichita
some
State.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn, my dad forgot about him.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah.
See that? See, I
He
just
was in
dropped him
that.
randomly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was at the Y the one day I was
He was
there.
in
I
that
got Snapchat of him.
4v4 league or whatever,
Oh, what was
Remem-
that called?
where all the celebrities were in it and stuff.
Ah,
Ice
fuck.
Cube shit? The 3v3 shit?
No, it wasn't 3v3. It was like I think it was during COVID. They had like some 4v4 full court games, and Clay Anthony Early and Partisan Fontaine were on the same team,
Oh shit.
and they won it.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's pretty
Yeah, I don't know.
didn't get much radio
Again,
play.
dude, if you go to China, you're not a good basketball player. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best of the
You ain't
best are in
making
the
the NBA.
U.S.
Yeah.
My
it's-
point.
I mean, it's fast. End of the day type. Yeah. Like you're not in the league. Like
Like,
obviously they got some hoopers over there. Like no disrespect to them. But
yeah.
You're not hooping at the same level that.
Look at the guys that we're getting from Europe.
Dude, I was just about to go there. You see Arizona's roster this upcoming year in
No, I
college
haven't.
basketball. They have, don't quote me. They have either 9 or 11. 9 to 11.
Okay.
Cut that up.
It's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a
you have
deal.
9 to 11 European players on the roster this year.
Get the
Really?
fuck out.
Yeah.
Like fresh out.
European, like young, like big boys.
They had some. Well, they had this big white dude a couple years ago. He had like a shaved head. Remember him?
Arizona?
Yeah, he was definitely from like Serbia or like Finland or something. It wasn't Markkanen.
Fuck. I can't. I see his face too.
Yeah,
no.
that skinhead. That's what he looked
I
like.
can't think of it. I can't think of it.
Whatever.
Let's move on.
You guys know what's going on with the Puerto Rico basketball league?
No,
Heads
what's
play
this?
there, bro.
Boogie.
DeMarcus Cousins,
Oh, right.
Norris Cole, David Stockton, Hassan Whiteside, Brandon Knight,
Someone
Ed
signs
Davis,
over here?
Greg Monroe, Alfred Payton,
Oh, this is all
Eric
the big
Pashaw.
guys.
Yeah.
Bro, this is like NBA 2K12 right there. That's the all-star roster.
For real.
Norris Cole, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I really liked Hassan Whiteside too. I did.
He's a bust, bro.
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny.
He's
You
a
ever see his
bum-ass
like old
bitch.
Snapchat videos?
Nah,
He's
doing
funny,
some
bro.
dumb
He's
shit.
doing some crazy shit in the locker room. But what I want to get back to, the European players like Luka coming over, like
100%.
playing against like Kobe at 17 and putting up a fight, and now he's like
Dog.
kind of on the face of the league.
Yeah.
The next generation.
Top 5 face.
You know
It's
what?
tough.
If he starts
Jokic.
winning shit.
Jokic
Well, yeah,
should
that's
be the face of the league.
Yeah,
Jokic
This is the
That's-
best
we
player
don't even
right
need
now.
to.
Clearly.
Yeah, we don't even need to mention him.
Yes.
But Jokic, Giannis.
But they haven't done enough promotion on that man Jokic. He doesn't get the
doesn't
until
want it,
now.
though.
And
He
that's
doesn't
the
he
thing.
didn't
want
I
get
was
the credit
talking-
he
I was
deserved.
talking with somebody at work the other day about it, and it's like what did he just say? Oh, about like
You want to go home?
Well, like yeah, and then like he came back on that again. He came back on that at the parade, but he was like, yeah, like nobody likes going to work.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're hooping for millions of dollars,
matter
bro.
to
Put
you,
a
bro.
smile on your
A
face.
lot of
Like
pressure.
it is.
Just think if you had to go to Slovenia and ball for 6 months at a time, 7 months at a time, and then your travel is extended because you're in the finals. Now you're away from your people.
What does that have
That's
to do with that?
That's all he's feeling. He's lost.
Oh,
he's
you're
away
saying like
from
his
home,
family
man.
is in Serbia.
Yeah, everyone's gone.
Bro, his
like,
brothers are picking up Michael Malone, bro.
Yeah. What? No.
Like-
Yeah,
no.
listen,
No.
it's not like
We got
he's like,
Holmes.
oh, like it's depressing.
No.
Like, no, he obviously won a chip. Like he
Honestly,
deserves like.
what goes on in Serbia? Who knows?
Yeah,
He
I
deserves
disagree
fucking
with
clue.
this.
Right.
Yeah,
I
bro.
completely. I disagree.
But that's
like-
how he feels.
That's
But at the end of
Yeah.
the
His
day,
mom's
you
back
go to work
Fly your
and play
moms out here.
basketball, and your overall goal is like any other job to win something and be the best at it. And guess what? That's what he did.
He did it.
He wants to go home now. Okay, good. But guess what? You got to go to the parade. You got to do all the Denver shit that you got to do.
Right,
and then
right.
go home.
You saw at the end though,
You know
he
what I
was
mean?
he was glad that he stayed.
Yeah, he was
like,
happy.
No, exactly.
well, he was also drunk, but
Correct.
yo, imagine how many beers it takes for him.
They were
get
bombed.
drunk?
Yeah.
He's a wagon. My bad.
No, KCP was getting bombed out there too. You see him? He was
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
Stone Cold Stunners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Bruce Brown too.
Bruce Brown.
He came on IG Live today. He was like, "Yeah, I'm hurt."
Oh yeah, I saw
I
that.
believe it, man.
Wait, did we talk about who his baby mama is last time?
KCP?
Lena Rhodes.
No.
I have no
Bruce
idea.
Brown.
Oh, Elena Rhodes.
His baby mama's Lana Rhodes. Yo, these
That's
Free
what the
KD.
should say.
Keep my
Free
comments to
KD.
these
myself.
ballers and the porn star. Yeah, free KD and free Blake Griffin.
I
And
mean,
free Blake.
I was
that red heart on that ass,
convinced
do
it was Blake
something
Griffin,
there.
I mean, the baby
it's
looks
cherries.
like, you know.
Looks
I
like
don't know
Blake.
what's on that. No, it's a red heart, isn't it?
I swear to God, it's cherries.
There's cherries on her ass? I thought it was a heart.
He's seen that shit one too many times. You
I
know that
s-
shit.
Mother, I've never watched it. I actually have never watched Lana Rhodes out of respect.
I'm looking at her ass.
She's a
honestly.
For
a
Bruce
mom,
Brown?
I
Out
thought
of
it was
respect for
I thought it was a
myself.
heart. I'm literally typing in Lana Rhodes.
But yeah, so
ass.
Bruce Brown,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I don't know. He was hurting today from being hungover. I don't blame the guy. You go from the top of the world though to being hungover. That fucking sucks, dude.
It's hearts, bro.
Nothing
It's
worse than a
fucking hearts.
hangover.
And you know they're running it back.
It's hearts.
Oh yeah. Is it hearts?
Yeah, it's too hard, bro.
Never
Come
looked
on,
that close.
man.
Get that off the camera, bro. It's all a blur for me.
Sorry.
Okay, so now we could say like the NBA is over, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, now we have to watch baseball? What the fuck?
I'm kind of happy. that it's
Everything's over. The Vegas Knights beat the Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers went on a run, and the Miami Heat went on a run, both 8 seeds, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
But now that the NBA's over, what are we going to do?
It's packed up.
I mean, dude, this guy's fucking inviting me to fantasy football fucking 3 drafts already. I'm like, dude, what are we doing?
I'm here. I'm winning again. I need it.
I was telling Ron the other day, it's wraps this time.
Oh, we'll see.
It's wraps.
Honestly,
let's not get out of hand.
Okay.
we can
go down a strain.
Xbox.
Yeah.
So, the finals are over. Yep. I want to ask you guys, who are the biggest winners from this playoffs, and who are the biggest losers from this playoffs? What players?
Can I go first?
Teams or players?
I was gonna say players.
Okay, I agree.
But obviously the biggest winners are the Nuggets. That's just no brainer.
Okay, all right. So players. You gotta go players then.
In general, who's the biggest winners? Who's the biggest losers?
All right, Dan.
From the playoffs, I would say definitely Caleb Martin, Max Strus, like those role player guys. Mark Spoelstra doesn't get enough credit for what he's done to this team.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm dumb. Anyway, they need to give this man the credit he deserves. Because Victor Oladipo goes down, Tyler Hero goes down. He sits Kyle Lowry. He sits Duncan Robinson. He starts Max Strus. He starts Gabe Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
He starts Caleb Martin. And these guys ball. They get them where they need to be in the finals. Clearly, the Nuggets were the best team. And I'll say another big winner is Bruce Brown. He balled out. He showed his worth. Like
definitely best team.
Yeah.
All right.
But
I'm gonna go. I disagree with all that. I think Max Strus, Caleb Martin, all that folded in the finals. I think they're the biggest losers for that reason. We're talking about winners. Jimmy Butler, he brought him to the finals. Okay. He averaged almost 33 or something against the
Celtics.
Celtics, yes, very good.
Scoring multiple 50 games.
Jokic, you got to give to Jokic. I love MPJ too for the Denver.
Yep.
I think MPJ. He was a huge role player. Same with Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Huge role player and
star.
When it really comes to all said and done, I mean, you always got to go to the people in the finals.
Honestly,
Jimmy Butler, Jokic, Murray, MPJ.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's going to be more in Denver because they won.
Yeah, but this Nuggets team might be like all time.
They're definitely
might be an all time team. Like they only played what? Did they sweep the Clippers? No.
They went 11
first round. You were watching every single game.
Well, no, they had a bye. They had a bye first round.
Phoenix beat the Clippers.
Not the plan. Not the plan. They played the.
Well, yes. Then they played Phoenix.
And then Nuggets beat
Phoenix, Lakers.
And then that's it.
No, who'd they beat first?
Memphis?
No. Grizzlies were number 2.
Lakers did.
Timberwolves.
You're right.
T-Wolves.
Okay.
They
So
4-1. 4-1.
Okay, so
I can't believe they
lost twice. They lost twice in the final in the playoffs.
Yeah, they didn't play more than 5 games in the series.
They lose 3 times.
That's dominance.
That's dumb.
And one thing you have to take into account is nobody got hurt.
True.
Yeah, that team, nobody got hurt. That's huge.
That's where they've been missing.
So important.
That's huge.
MPJ has been hurt his first 3 years.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray.
ACL 2 years.
My point. Jamal Murray was so big in games where Jokic didn't have to be.
Yeah. MPJ got interviewed after the finals, and he was like, "Yeah, this is 5 years in the works." And I'm like, "Holy shit, bro! You're 5 years in already."
Yeah. And even Aaron Gordon, dude.
Aaron Gordon,
he turned up.
He's
big defensive player, but when he had to step up to offense, he had 17 one game or some bullshit.
Yeah.
He had 27 points.
Well, he was scoring 50 on Orlando.
Yeah, he was eating.
He knows how to play basketball. For sure.
And he's taking the back seat. Obviously you got Jokic, Murray, MPJ. They're all offensive stars.
This is why this is an all-time team.
Yeah, they could run for the next couple of years if they keep it together.
Yeah, he was definitely the number 1 on Orlando. Came to the Nuggets and he's 3 or 4, questionable.
They can most certainly run it back. Pending, obviously, free agent acquisitions of other teams. Right. I mean, you're hearing
trades and shit.
You're hearing Dame and Beal going to Miami.
Yeah,
that would be incredible.
You said Dame and Beal?
Yeah,
damn.
They can pull
Beal
it off.
ain't going.
But I don't
That'd
think
be crazy.
I don't think they'd do both.
Dude, you realize how
big
big of a contract any team's got to eat for Bradley Beal? The guy plays 27 games a year,
and he's young.
He's young, but still, you're gonna pay him $50 million for 27 games and maybe a playoff series. I don't know.
He only plays that much.
I'm just estimating, bro.
That Wizards franchise is so dysfunctional.
That's what I was gonna say. I was tying in your nobody getting hurt to my biggest losers, Clippers. You got Kawhi and PG. What's
losers? Yeah.
What's they've been together 3 years at this point, and
Kawhi he load management's all year long,
and he's still getting hurt. Like they got to start packing that up.
What do you tear his meniscus?
Some shit like that.
I think I had this conversation with you, Tom, and maybe both of you guys too. I think if Kawhi and PG were healthy, they were winning that series against Phoenix.
Oh, it's completely different. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like
I think that Clippers team was good.
Like people being
definitely
hurt. Like I feel like KD definitely wasn't 100% back from his shit. Like he wasn't dropping his calm like 30, 32 nonstop.
Yeah, your boy.
And then same like Jimmy Butler too. Like I feel like he must have hurt himself coming down the stretch here because like
he
you said,
hurt himself.
Oh, he
against
did
the Knicks.
Well, against the Knicks,
because he was tearing him up, and then what he come do final time? Like,
Nothing.
He didn't have that same like get to the basket, do everything.
Yeah,
that he
because
had to do at
they
that
had
point.
Aaron Gordon on him.
Wear and tear, dude.
Bro, go ahead.
Bro, he was
Game
burnt,
5. He had
like,
8
he had
points
Drew
going
Holiday
into the
on
fourth
him.
quarter.
Yeah, he had.
And he had Josh Hart and
He was
who
just
else on the
getting.
Knicks?
He was getting botched up.
No, Knicks had Emmanuel quickly, but
Quickly.
no, that doesn't. No, he's not.
Emmanuel Quickly's a good defender.
I like Quigley.
Yeah, but it's not the same as Emmanuel Quigley's like 6'3" and Jimmy Butler's 6'8", getting to the paint like that, like no issue.
Butler's very good.
My biggest
But he's a
winners,
fraud.
low key.
How?
He's a
Well,
fraud.
Norman Powell is a big winner on the Clippers. We talked about him a while ago, but he was scoring 22 points a game, like carrying that Clippers team when those guys were hurt.
Yeah.
Like
did turn up.
when Russell played like fucking shit the first game and the last game, he was like making up for it. He scored 42 in one of the games, and he's like
incredible.
a role player, like a sixth man, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, not a sixth man, but
He was good on the
then
Raptors, though, right?
obviously-
Raptors?
obviously Reeves, you know,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, I got one more winner.
fucking Booker.
Christian
Keep
Brown.
Booker.
Christian Brown, that
Oh,
boy,
God,
bro.
He didn't
Comes
win
in for 19 minutes, scores 15 points, 7 for 8 in game 3 when you need him most. Out here. And in game 2 had 3 steals.
Halfway decent.
Bro, rookie, we saw him play. We love him. That's our guy.
My thing with
You love
him
him.
is
Why don't you
have you
love
ever
him,
seen
Tom?
have you seen him make a jump shot?
With who?
Dude, he missed 2 free throws.
Oh,
when
well,
it mattered.
listen, man. He's a role player. He did his
I
job.
know. No,
He's a winner.
I-
He's the fucking guy in game 3. Now he's a role player.
I agree with
again.
you, and the people do piggyback him because of his skin color. I'm not gonna deny that, but he did come in where he needed to be and played well.
Played. Yeah.
Like
tell
he's
you
not
what.
hitting jump shots and doing fadeaways and whatnot. He's making layups where he needs to make layups. He's blocking shots when he needs to block shots. That's how you play.
He knows his role.
That's
the best part of
being
a role
part of
player.
being a good role player.
Anyone
But-
got beer over there?
What I want to say is, too,
Corona?
number one, I can't get over the fact that Murray and Jokic had triple doubles, and it was Jokic's stats were 30, 23, and 11. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's 2K numbers. And number two, I want to say when Jokic was about to foul out, he had 5 fouls. I want to say it was game 4. These guys had to step up and play, and they had the lead on Miami. They stretched, they widened the gap, they stretched the lead, bro. These guys, they had a solid squad, bro.
This team, I'm saying the team was firing on all cylinders. You can't beat a team like that.
Yeah.
Murray
Nah,
was
it's cooked. It's-
jacking up
it's
When we got a
threes.
rookie, like you said, like Christian Brown coming in and holding his own, like D'ing up Jimmy Butler. A lot of different games he was playing. Like he was guarding LeBron. He was guarding KD as a rookie and not being scared out there. Like actually playing.
Like he's a winner. Like
Exactly.
He got the state chip at Kansas. He's got like three state titles under him. Like
I think it's Indiana
They
was he Indiana?
in high school.
Indiana high
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
I was gonna
high
say.
school.
I
No, he
definitely thought
played- he
was
played
definitely
on-
Kansas.
Yeah, he put on Kansas.
and think about it, they traded for Reggie Jackson at the trade deadline, and he didn't even see a lick of minutes.
Yeah.
And I read
yeah.
that the other day. DeAndre Jordan is the first NBA champion out of that Clippers team, the Big Three. With
Oh,
Chris
fuck.
Paul.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Blake,
Blake.
DeAndre,
City.
CP3.
Was it Lob City or
Yep.
Slimes?
Jamal
Lob City,
Crawford,
Yeah.
Jamal.
Lob City.
Yeah. Imagine
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah. Imagine
That
that.
team- that
And
team-
guess what? DeAndre Jordan didn't do a fuck.
Chris Paul is cursed. But Jeff Green is
Jeff
another
Green,
old
good.
guy. He's been around forever.
Winner.
Who was it?
rings.
Winner.
Jeff Green and Ish Smith. Yeah.
He switched
Ish
teams.
And he had that
Yeah.
heart problem
Ish
too.
Smith was playing.
Yeah.
What
Well,
the
he
fuck?
was on
No,
the
that
squad.
was
I thought it was Jeff Green.
Yeah.
He had the heart problem.
No, he
right?
did. Yeah, he did.
They doctors tell him like you can't
Yeah.
play anymore.
Yeah. He
He
got
was like,
packed
nah.
up.
Who was the guy that was on the Blazers back in the day? Mid-range
Oh, I
four.
don't know, bro.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a hard thing too.
He did, yeah.
Because he went to the Nets, right?
So
And then he got
he
booted.
retired for like half a year or some
Yeah,
shit,
and
and
he
then
came
came
back.
back.
Just
Yeah.
sucked.
It was weird timing with 2019, 2020. That's all I'm going to say. So, obviously,
A lot of NBA.
Moving on from that, I mean, my biggest loser is Tatum.
Yeah.
Bro,
Heat series.
He didn't play well at all.
He did fold.
You can't drop 50 against the Sixers in Game 7 and then just.
And you can't be like a top 5 MVP candidate and like not score anything.
He's got to be more consistent for sure.
That's the Celtics coaching. They're so isolation driven. They don't play as a team like the Nuggets or even like the Bucks. Like, I mean, they don't move the ball around. It's like, let me give the ball to Jaylen Brown on the wing.
Right, and then they do. They just, it's either Brown or Tatum, and like if something else comes out of it, something else comes out of it with fucking 7 seconds left on the shot clock or some shit.
I mean, Brown, he could be. I think he might be out there too.
They'll keep that shit. And bro, what's his name?
I think it's the best move for him.
What the fuck's their coach
Is he
name?
free agent?
Fucking half a year. Like that's how they
get
think
it,
about
bro,
it. Like,
but
not Udoka.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, but like since Udoka left, I can't fucking think of his name.
Whatever.
He's only had a half a season with him.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like,
it's hard.
You know, like I haven't seen a good amount of time, but
Yeah.
it's not the same off-season preparation.
But how much are you changing though, dude?
I mean, you just said it. You can't be fucking
I get it.
Tatum,
but
Brown,
how much
heavy
you
the
changing
entire
when you're
time.
going from
Yeah.
Udoka's staff to this guy's staff, and this guy was on his staff, right? Was he on his staff? Like, there can't be that much changes.
He's really not that important, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like,
I just don't think Celtics
go out
roster
there and
was,
hoop,
was
like-
messed
But
up.
even
Nah.
when, because who was coaching them before Udoka? It was Steve.
Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens.
Stevens.
From Purdue? Ooh, I don't know.
What the fuck is he?
He wasn't Villanova either.
That hurts. Brad Stevens. I think it was Purdue.
Oh,
Nah,
he
he's
coached-
definitely not.
He coached
He's definitely not
Hayward.
Purdue.
I don't know,
Turns out,
man.
Nah, he was.
That hurts. Brad Stevens.
I should know it.
Danny's looking it up right now.
He coached,
Nah, don't do it.
he coached Hayward. Now we got to do it for the people.
Fuck.
But even when he was coaching, they were doing that isolation ball. Like, let me give it to Tatum in the corner.
Butler.
Facts.
Butler.
Let me give it to Tatum in the corner. Let him do like his little stupid fucking travel fadeaway step back and see if he can make it.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna make 3 or 4 in a game, but that doesn't make you a winner.
And they were also relying a lot on Al Horford. Let's be real. Like, you can't do that.
No,
you can't.
it's a big man's league, dude.
But that's what I want to say,
I love
too.
it. It's a big man's league.
I think that teams are going to start looking for that next big man because that's what's running the league right now. Look at Jokic and Embiid and fucking Giannis, man. They're unstoppable forces.
Well-
and when they play against each other, it's the best games you want to see.
Right.
That's why I really wanted Nuggets-Sixers finals. But
So who is it? Scoot Henderson?
can't have everything.
That guy Brandon Mitchell from Alabama? Was that his name?
I think that's his name.
He was
I
like
don't-
he was the one that got
He's
like
like a wing
falsely allegated for like raping some girl or something like that, which is
Wrong.
fucking
Wrong.
bullshit.
Wrong.
McGregor, too.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But and then there's Victor Wembanyama. They're supposed to be the 3 top picks, and they're all big men.
Yes.
And you know what's sneaky that we're forgetting about?
What are we forgetting about?
Chet Holmgren
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
in
Oh,
OKC.
I was just thinking that's what
OKC's on the
Yeah.
come up for sure.
No,
I love Jamal
OKC's
Williams.
really, 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 really on the
Jalen
come. Do you
Williams.
realize
Jalen
how many
Williams.
picks they
How many
have?
picks
Two
they have?
Jalen Williams
Yeah,
on the team,
yeah.
but
Bro.
the one dude with your hair is nasty.
He's nasty.
Bro, do you guys realize how many picks they have from now till 2029?
OKC,
It's
it's
like-
something stupid.
It's
Yeah.
like 19 or some shit.
Like first round picks.
Yeah.
They made a trade during the finals with Denver for a first round pick. I was like, what is going on? We're talking about 7 years later.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
they might not even need them, so they're gonna
That's the
have
thing,
even
like-
more draft capital
Yo.
or like trading.
Right. That's
Right.
trade
That
power
is
crazy.
exactly what
Like,
I'm thinking.
You got this young
4
core.
first rounders for fucking someone
Great
to bring
GM,
in, dude.
whoever that is.
Again, SGA is like a top 10 MVP
SGA
candidate.
is very good, very
Chet
good.
Holmgren.
Love him.
Dude, they got some boys.
You want to talk free agents coming in this year? So my biggest free agent to me, talking about big men, is Vucevic. If he
You
goes to the
love Vucevic.
Warriors, I
You
do.
love
If he
Vucevic.
goes to the Warriors, they're my pick for the finals next year. I mean, come on, they all they're missing.
Draymond's gotta go.
I mean,
I
I
was
love
saying
Looney.
Dre.
Come on, has
Is
he
Dre
declined
up?
his option yet?
Draymond, yes, Draymond's a free agent,
Yeah.
but
I don't think
I
Vucevic
think
has
that-
declined his option yet.
what are you talking about?
I don't think he's declined his option yet.
Draymond's got to go.
Okay, either way,
Sucks to say it because that was their
that's their guy. That's the heart of the
that's
team,
their
man.
old boys, their little
Yeah.
rascals.
But
Yeah.
I think he'll be back.
you got
He's past his
Porzingis,
prime.
you
I
got
think
for
he'll be
sure.
back.
Middleton.
I think he'll be back too, though.
100%.
Yeah, but he's riding the bench.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I think he's
I
way.
Ain't
I
going
think
nowhere.
He'll be a solid 4 for them.
It's just the way like he brings a lot to the game without bringing a lot to the game.
And correct. And they've been missing a solid 5 where James Wiseman was supposed to step in, and he didn't.
Yeah.
And guess what? When he didn't, they had to move Draymond to the 5. And what? Looney was playing.
Looney played.
Looney was playing really good. Looney was playing really good.
He's not an offensive guy though. He's like a fucking 2 point and 27 rebounds.
He was playing well, getting rebounds is huge in basketball. You don't realize
Second
it.
Chance.
I get it. But I'm saying you do want to score
the
though.
Stat sheet, but like when
so
you
that's
get
another
a
offensive
big
threat.
rebound,
You do, yeah. You need offense.
Instead of
at
having
this
4
point.
guys around the perimeter, you have 5 guys, which is like, like what the fuck?
perimeter Shmimeter.
But no, that's facts. Like
It's a
you bring
perimeter
Vuce in on that, and that's a game changer.
It's a huge game changer.
Obviously, it's fucking.
But all right, so now you got Kyrie is a free agent. James Harden, he's claimed he's in between Houston and Sixers.
Ivory.
Harden.
What?
You said something before that.
Kyrie.
Oh, Kyrie.
I was like, who's
Ivory?
Ivory?
Yeah. What?
Sorry, I must be drinking a little bit.
No, it's okay.
Middleton,
I'm drinking more.
which I'm like very curious to see where he goes.
He's out of
Staying.
Milwaukee.
He's out.
He's
Yeah,
out of
nah,
Milwaukee.
Somebody said he's staying
You think?
because
I
they
feel
were
like he's
saying Milton for Beal. Like, why
I mean,
would we
dude,
trade
what-
Milton for Beal? But he was another guy that got hurt. But continue.
Westbrook,
Staying.
Van
Yeah.
Vliet, who I love to watch play.
I love
He's
how you
dog.
find an
I
option.
feel like
G
he'd
League.
stay, too.
That's like
I think they're gonna
underdog.
blow that whole fucking thing up.
Raptors are gone.
Yeah, I think they're gonna blow up Pascal, Van Vliet.
rebuild.
Damn, I wish I did more
They'll,
research.
they'll
The
probably
Bulls,
put
too. I
fucking
think the
Scotty
Bulls are
Barnes on
blowing
the
up, too.
fucking thing too, on
You're
the
gonna
on
see
the
one
block.
of
He's a
those
man,
Bulls
bro.
guys in a New York Knicks uniform, either Levine or DeRozan.
DeRozan.
I believe it.
D Rose, free agent. Don't want to see him leave the Knicks. I love that man.
Dude, fuck him, bro.
Fuck you.
2011 MVP, bro. Forget about
At
it.
this
It's fucking
point,
12
Yeah,
years
at this
ago.
point,
At
anywhere
this
he's
point-
going, he's there for fucking, the name of being D
He might as well
Rose,
go
bring
over
like
fucking
that
China
veteran
too, bro.
support
He's a
to
big
people.
loser. Big loser, big
Like
pussy.
he's not hooping like that
He's
anymore.
not a
Like
big-
he ticks off every now and then, but you don't want him as your fucking starting point guard
He
anywhere.
scored 50
bro.
on the Wolves.
I love watching
Yeah,
him take
like-
off, bro. Drop 50 on the Wolves.
Big loser,
bro.
big pussy.
Ballin'. Christian Wood, Brooke Lopez,
Overrated.
Kuzma, Clarkson, Josh Hart.
Josh
Dylan
Hart,
Brooks.
I hope he's
Dylan Brooks. He'll be with the Gung Hong Tigers.
Yeah,
or something.
Dylan Brooks is going to Shanghai. He's going to Shanghai Sharks' little brother
Yeah.
team.
He's going to. So he might go play fucking for KBO in the baseball league over there.
Okay,
That guy.
we're good at free agents because we got a little bit there.
A lot of
Oladipo,
time.
Seth Curry. That's all.
Seth Curry.
Oladipo, if he comes back, Seth, whatever. We saw Kyle Anderson at the game. That's pretty cool.
That was pretty
Facts.
sick.
Yeah.
You saw
Yeah.
him in the Mets game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ran. We almost. Me and Tom almost walked into him.
I was gonna say type little, bro. Like
Nah,
Not
slow-mo?
really
Type
that.
Yo,
Yeah,
I looked him up
like-
after I worked the day after. He's 6'9". No way.
He ain't look
No
He
way
ain't
he's
look
6'9".
6'9".
Yeah, no
Maybe
way.
he's slouching. Like
they throw a couple inches on
He
them
might-
fucking reports.
No, yeah, they do. You put the sneakers on, then you stand up really
Yeah.
tall. He might have been slouching a little bit, like talking to his friends, but like we walked by him, and me and Tom looked at each other like
You
I
know,
look
like,
back at you guys. I thought
You know
it
how
was
we're seeing
Middleton
Boozer, bro? Different. Like obviously Boozer's a big person, but like
Boozer's.
nah.
Dominant.
Anderson,
wasn't like
I felt like I'm giving him at least 2 or 3 buckets. In
right,
21.
yeah.
Like I'm putting my
Meanwhile, he's
shoulder.
just doing step backs on your ass.
Right, like I ain't gonna win, but like I might get a bucket or
If
two.
I get the ball, maybe I'll put my shoulder to his chest. You know. No, but I mean I didn't say anything to him. I don't want to bother him. But the last point we kind of got to make is another Grizzly. We got some bad news, Bears.
25.
Jay Morant out for 25 games.
Pack him up.
Made a big mistake. You said that you're going to rehab for your gun problem, whatever your problem is, and you come back and flash your shit back on IG Live.
Stupidity.
It's just-
problem.
That's
dumb.
it is just dumb as fuck. Like, bro, go to your fucking big ass mansion and fucking shoot all the fucking guns you want in your own privacy, bro.
Mhm.
Like, you don't gotta be in the fucking whip on IG Live tossing your shit around.
Like, why is it that young boy comes on and the man's got to pull the strap out? Like,
Oh shit, where the fuck's my gun at?
that's
Yeah,
not
like-
normal, especially if you're making millions. How many million? 200 million?
how, whatever it is,
a
enough.
lot of millions and then a Nike million. So
And that's like Nike kept him,
They
but
stay with him. Which
Wow.
You guys know what I'm gonna say. He's a fucking pussy. Honestly, like, dude,
we're
get
adding
right.
that one to the
You're,
compilation.
you're an NBA fucking player, dude. Tighten the fuck up, bro. It's
Yeah,
it's
bro.
like Josh Gordon with NFL. Get off the weed. Duh. Like, come on, dude.
yeah,
You have one fucking thing to do.
Yeah.
like,
You know what? My thing though is like, he was probably in his driveway, right? I think the second video he was in his own driveway. And what if it's a legal firearm? What's the issue with that? Is there?
It's just
What state
you're
is
in
it?
the you
Like,
got an
Tennessee.
image. You got an
Tennessee.
image to have.
Tennessee. I think anybody
gun
can
laws are
carry.
different.
Your
Yeah.
public.
I think
image
anybody can
for
carry.
the national basketball.
It's
Yeah.
more about
not,
the kids.
right? It's not legal fucking action getting taken against him. It's league action. Like you got an image. You got an image you're supposed to uphold as being one of the upcoming faces of the league. Like if Adam Silver says, "Bro, you can't fucking have a gun out here."
Yeah, but
you can't have a fucking gun out here.
I think that should be in writing somewhere to say, because
gotta
somebody
be.
brought up another video
It's gonna be.
of Draymond in like military gear, like shooting a gun. It's like, what's the difference at this point?
Well, I gotta see it.
Is he
I gotta
shooting
see
in
it.
a thing
He's at
though,
a
like
range.
organized?
He's at a range, but
it's
like
at a range.
you could protect yourself with a pistol. What's the big deal?
I get
It's-
it,
but
I'm saying
that's
you're,
that's
like,
just
waving
the
around with your fucking
Right,
your,
right,
your
right.
pants half
And
down,
exactly.
dancing in
like-
rap music, whatever. Like
Like-
people are gonna make
It looks horrible.
make assumptions.
Like, let's
Yeah,
be real. It looks
exactly,
bad.
exactly.
It-
It's the
at the
assumptions
end of the
behind it.
day, how it's just fucking stupid.
Stupid.
And I'm glad he got his 25 game suspension.
Like,
That's
we all can do
honestly
that.
That's a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I thought it should have been more personally. I thought it should have been
Me
half.
too.
He could be on the
I don't know.
Sharks.
25. So I was like, what was the
Still got his Nike contract.
who had the shit in the locker room? Steven Jackson,
No, Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arena. Yeah. I'm like, what did he get for that?
You can't call me on
But
that.
he was threatening people with his pistol in the locker room. He's like, "This guy's talking shit. Let me bring his fucking pistol to
he's in
work."
a stadium too, with it, like.
Also, just if you're really that scared, you live in Memphis, whatever, things happen in Memphis. If you're really that scared, get security to drive you around in a bulletproof Tahoe, and you don't have to
You'd
worry
be
about
all right.
shit. Like you could go, you're gonna go to the strip clubs anyway. Like
Yeah.
people pat them down, get the metal detectors. You're safe, dude.
I just don't know.
I just
So he is the biggest loser of the 2022-23 season.
I say
Facts.
yeah. 'Cause
I saw-
fucking 3 times.
I saw it before. It was there's going to be a 30 for 30 on Zion and Ja being the biggest bust
Biggest bust.
of all time.
Yeah, Zion's got to get his
Zion
shit
got
together
to get
too.
his shit together.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't think so though. Zion, when he's playing, bro, he's honestly on.
Yeah, but if he plays,
That's what they just got rid of like his closest trainer or some shit too.
oh yeah,
In New Orleans.
I
Yeah.
mean, we saw this offseason. He lost like 25, 30 pounds. He looked
Right.
really good.
it's crazy though that he's like 270,
Yeah.
windmilling with his face at the rim,
Yeah.
like throwing
He's an
dunks down.
athlete.
Yeah,
Oh,
Legit
for
athlete.
sure.
yeah,
He's natural.
And I'm here with Sam Adams. in my
big
phone
natty.
now.
So
Do we have time for any more segments?
shoot, yeah. Let me yeah.
Okay. Start, bench, cut. Ready? Justin Fields, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert.
I like how you look at me first.
Yeah, I know it's coming.
So I'm going to start. What's this based off? Are we talking like just potential? overall
Start,
right now?
bench,
Right
cut.
now.
Right now, today.
2023-2024 season.
Today.
I am starting Justin Herbert. I am benching Lamar Jackson.
I was about to get hot.
And I am cutting Justin
I was about to
Fields.
get hot. I was about to
And
get
my mind
hot.
wanted to go cutting Lamar Jackson. But I like that. I just like that. I mean, you're talking MVP. You can't cut an MVP. You can't.
Thank
0
you,
playoff
thank you.
wins combined.
Thank you.
Correct. You're right.
Thank you.
Did Herbert get fucked over?
No. Jacksonville just came back on their bitch asses.
Correct. Like
Yeah.
really, really bad.
Jacksonville's
really
a good
bad.
team. That's an upcoming team too.
Big time.
I think that's the right answer.
Think so? You agree with that?
I'm probably, I'm swapping.
right. You're
I'm
starting
swapping.
Lamar.
I'm starting
Yeah.
Lamar, benching Herbert, and getting rid of Justin Fields.
I mean, some of me wants to be like, start Lamar Jackson,
Yeah,
bench
bro.
Justin Fields, cut Herbert.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Because you know what
cutting
I'm
Herbert?
thinking? You start Lamar Jackson, you see how he progresses. If he gets hurt, you got Justin Fields to just replace his ass. Like he's like,
you're cutting Herbert?
bro,
That's what I
ship
just
him.
said then.
Oh, I thought
Justin-
Justin.
Fields
Today's
and
league,
Jackson are
you
the
need
same
that
player.
rushing element.
Today's league.
Justin-
Yeah.
But we only saw half a season with Fields last year.
And to say
But
he gave up,
What,
a lead
but you
like
have
that,
you have Fields and Lamar Jackson, who's like kind of like the way NFL quarterbacks were going. But then you still have the traditional Justin Herbert quarterback, where it's like he's the guy. He just sits in the pocket and just throws dimes. And with a
He's a
new
great
wide receiver
quarterback.
acquisition,
Dots.
Austin Eckler, dude, they should be a problem this year.
they're gonna be.
They should be.
And listen to this
Don't
problem.
don't cut out my guy though. Don't
Well,
cut
say
out
your
my guy.
piece. Say your piece.
Nah, I'm
Was
just
he hurt
saying.
last year?
Don't cut out my guy.
Listen to this problem that the AFC has right now. Okay,
It's fucking
if
tight.
you list the top 8 quarterbacks in the AFC, one of them has to miss the playoffs. All right, so we're talking Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Aaron fucking Rodgers, the boy,
Yeah.
Josh Allen, Tua, Deshaun Watson,
You said it. You said it.
Mahomes.
Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence. That's 8.
Russell
Mac
Wilson.
Jones.
Russell Wilson, Mac Jones.
Not Mac
like,
Jones.
there's a lot of
Trevor
players
Lawrence.
that have there, and Mac Jones is a playoff quarterback, believe it or not.
He did make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's your boy too.
He
So
ain't my
And they
boy.
about to have D-Hop.
Yeah, bro. If they
Honestly,
get D-Hop,
that's
we
good
have
for
a
him.
real
The
issue.
little rag arm Mac Jones could just toss it up there.
I think so too. I feel like if D-Hop goes to what he said, the Chiefs or the Bills, then they're automatic like contenders,
Dude.
like automatic, like very scary teams.
I would say if he goes to the Chiefs, that's just not
Overkill.
good.
Overkill, bro. There, it's back to back.
Hopkins would be dumb if he doesn't. He's gonna put up
Oh,
1,500 yards,
It'd be dumb, yeah.
9 touchdowns. He'd be a first-round fantasy quarterback, wide receiver, easily.
Definitely, it's all up to him. He can decide either he's gonna play that card where he's his own agent. Let me go get the bag, like, and play for the Patriots or play for whoever, the Titans, or you take that pay cut. You realize who you are. You're you're in the conversation. You're at least top 4 in the league right now. No question.
Wide receivers wise?
Wide receivers.
Talking about our guy Will Levis. I mean, he's not in Tennessee. I'll tell you that right now already.
He's been fucking up training camp and shit.
Money on that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The
look good
videos
for
of him throwing is
Throwing people.
horrible. He's got mayo all over his hands. Fucking
All
fuck
right.
you.
Ready?
Fuck you, bitch.
All right. Start, bench, cut. Baked ziti, lasagna, or pasta with sauce with grated cheese.
Are we talking about fuck, marry, kill?
Yeah, we can do that
Okay,
too.
fuck, marry, kill what? No, we don't
no.
gotta fucking. This
He
ain't
can
no
start
little kid
bench
shit.
cut. The fuck?
Start bench cut.
Well, I guess so.
Hold on.
Well, you said
Repeat.
big- yeah,
Big
say
CD.
Start, bench, cut. Baked ziti, lasagna, pasta with sauce with grated cheese.
That's just getting
That's
just
good.
getting cut, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Kill that
no,
bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, cut
Back
that.
her up.
I'm probably lasagna starting. I like me a lasagna.
I think I'm starting baked ziti,
That's crazy.
benching lasagna.
I feel like there's
They're
gotta
the
be
same thing.
There's gotta be a better
shape.
third one.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah,
Why don't you
like-
say like raviolis or like some other pasta? Like
Like penny vodka at
Is his
least.
second-
he
like,
goes penny red sauce with Parmesan cheese. Like that's my
That's my shit, bro.
What about
I get it. That's my
spaghetti
shit.
and
I'm
angel
benching
hair
that.
spaghetti?
Yeah.
I'm cutting lasagna. I'm benching that. Baked ziti's number 1.
You're cutting lasagna.
You're cutting lasagna.
Yep,
That's
it's out.
crazy.
Love lasagna.
Bugging.
It's out though. I need
Lasagna's
all
so
three.
good.
Bugging.
I start all 3 if I could.
Yeah,
Well,
You
we
got any
also
more
see.
fuck, marry, kills, or that's it?
That's it. But I got other stuff. But how much time we got? We can
All
save
right,
it for
I
next.
I mean, we're at
episode.
57 minutes.
Give me one more. Yeah, hold on, did you have anything?
I got one for you.
Honestly, we might
Oh, okay,
we might as
yeah,
well
yeah.
run this to like an hour 30 at this point. It doesn't matter.
Just
we're just rolling.
we got space.
you were
We got
saying
space.
you want a little comedy hour, so I brought some jokes. I brought some jokes for you guys.
Welcome to the Tom Dolson
We'll
Comedy
see.
Hour.
Give me a beer. Give me a beer.
We'll see. It's only quick. 3 quick ones for you.
Oh
Thank you.
Jesus! I have no idea what avenue this is going. Let me tell you
Alright.
something real quick about Tom Dolson. He is the most interesting man I know.
Oh, you
I
something-
just don't know.
I thought
His
these
father
were. I
is the
thought,
most interesting man I know.
Well, yeah,
He is.
it's incredible. The family's incredible.
I
Shout out
thought
to
these.
Kelly.
I thought
Keep
these are some funny ones. What's the worst thing about vegetables?
going. How you know that?
I know it, but I don't want to say it because I know it.
I
Putting
know.
them back in a wheelchair.
Wait,
I
what?
can't, bro. He's laughing too hard. He can't even tell a fucking joke.
It was just as funny. All right.
I still
Yeah.
don't even know what you said.
Put him back in a wheelchair.
Horrible. Just horrible.
Vegetable in a wheelchair. He doesn't
Oh,
get it.
Dan doesn't get
That's gonna be you one day, brother.
Oh, come on, bro. Knock on some shit.
A woman gives birth to twins. The midwife says there's good news and the bad news. Bad news is one's ginger, but the good news is it's dead.
Oh my god, yo.
Last one for you. Why did Johnny keep falling off his rocking horse? Johnny died 6 months ago, and his parents still haven't come to terms with his death.
Oh my
Dude. Dude.
They're just
These
kicking
are
the
just
little
sick
kid on the
dark
leg.
jokes, bro. Would you type in like sick dark jokes? I like
Those
these
are
are disgusting.
joke segment brought to you by
Tom Dolson. You have a sponsor, right?
anti.
Mamitas?
He does. All right.
No.
Give us a new
Okay.
segment presented by Got Juice.
Got juice, baby. All right.
Merch.
New presented
Love
by
that
Got
merch,
Juice.
actually. It's so nice.
This next segment is called DOV Cribs.
You got some MTV Crib type thing coming up.
Yeah, definitely OD valued. So,
Okay.
so we're gonna talk about Drake. Remember I said I was gonna talk about Drake? So, the reason I brought this up is because I saw this man's bed. It's made out of horsehair and stingray skin, and this shit costs $400,000.
That's it?
Imagine you're the biggest artist in the world. You might as well just spend your fucking money, right? So, he's got a 200-pound solid gold pair of Jordans, $2 million.
200 pounds?
200 pounds solid gold pair of Jordans.
Why?
It's just a waste of money.
He's got money. He's got money. He can do whatever he wants. Literally, like his net worth is crazy. So, he spent $100 million for his Toronto mansion, 54,000 square feet. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, it's huge. That's like the mall.
Dude, it's insane. That's a department store for real. So,
You live in a Lowe's?
the Air Drake plane, 180 million. It's got capacity 736 people. Gift from Canadian Airline Cargo Jet, which is wild. He's got a Rolls Royce, one of one, Chrome Hearts edition, 3.2 million for a car.
That shit is ugly. Have you seen it?
No.
That shit is
I haven't seen
ugly. The
Really?
wheels, it's like 4-spoke wheels. Like, have you seen the Chrome Heart symbol?
Yeah.
You have?
Mhm.
It's the symbol as the wheel. It just looks wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure when it spins, it don't look right.
Nah,
Alright, so
well, when it spins,
I just need to make sure I'm understanding this right, because I'm a little buzzed. I ain't gonna lie. I need to know, this segment's like, we're gonna be like going to people's houses.
DOV crib.
Oh, okay. So we're like talking about like what's in this guy's house.
Definitely
Drake's house.
OD.
Gotcha.
OD, bro.
Okay.
OD.
Okay. Keep going.
And he's also got a Bugatti, 1.2 mil, and 70,000 just for the tires, which is
I woke up
Tires?
in a
I don't know if
Bugatti.
that's
You
true.
said Bugatti?
$70,000 just for the tires.
I don't know if
bro.
it's true, man.
It hurts my heart to buy new tires.
I don't know if it's true. Yeah, my $200 tires, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe. Might have some shit in the rims.
Huh? Yeah,
No,
the
tires. Tires.
the wheels.
No
Yes,
way.
bro. Yes.
There's
Look it up.
No way. No way.
Yes.
$70,000 worth. No.
70.
Yes.
I know that there's an issue with like people that buy luxury cars, like say a GTR.
Mm-hmm.
Someone buys a GTR and they have to get the oil change. It's like $1,000 for like an oil change, and they're like, "Oh shit, yeah, I can afford this like $75,000 car, but I can't afford to fix it." You know,
Mm-hmm.
you don't realize what you got, like what you're getting yourself into.
And that's why they say never buy like a Range Rover or any of that shit.
Yeah,
And also like the German engineering in cars too, like they build them specifically, so you have to go back to
so
the
you have to
dealership.
fix it. Yeah,
You know, you can't fix it on your own. It's a fucked up world, man.
a fuse blows in your seat and you can't move. You know, it's like you got to go to the dealer
Well, it's
to
just
get it
like
fixed.
it's like all those fucking newer cars with like even like a BMW will just say like the sensors.
Even your car, you have like
A lot of shit.
backup cameras, side view cameras, like front view cameras, 360
Oh.
view. Like
I
if one
can-
thing goes
I
wrong,
couldn't even
whatever.
look at. I don't even have to look at the road, honestly.
It's crazy.
Like it's
Or
not even
Teslas.
Tesla, and I don't have to look at the road.
I thought about it today. Teslas are good because, like, say, eventually, someone that's like blind needs like a caretaker to
No.
bring them places. They could just hop in their Tesla, say, "Oh, bring me to the supermarket. I need eggplant." You know, they.
Yeah.
I
was like,
You're gonna
it could have been like milk.
or eggs or something. I got an eggplant recipe. I gotta eat it one bite. I gotta go. I gotta go to the superstore. But the Tesla will bring me right there. Fucking A. Something wholesome turns something stupid very quick. Danny's DOV fucking cribs thing. Keep going, bro.
That's all I got.
That's it.
But I have another segment, but we might have to save it for next time. It's long. I know we're towards the end of our road here.
I mean,
Is it really good?
Well, I think it's gonna be good.
Is,
We're gonna be
is it better
debating.
we're at
than,
hour 3 now. I mean,
is it better than DOV's?
DOV
OD
segments
day?
definitely needs to work. I'll be honest. It does. You were trying to go like MTV Cribs, and you just went like everywhere. Like you lost me.
Let me
Talk
paint you a
about how much
picture.
he spends on his shit. This man.
Was it all Drake?
Yeah.
He spent mad bread on just random
He
shit.
says he says
doesn't
that
eat.
Drake spends $70,000 on tires.
On tires. For a
Rubber.
Bugatti.
Fucking rubber.
That makes sense.
Makes
No,
sense.
it doesn't.
Yeah, nah. The Bugatti tires are dumb.
Yeah.
No, it's
Just-
not. They're probably like fucking Pirellis.
Nah, they do that. I don't know if it's the tires or the rims, but they are.
Dude, no, you can't. You just don't like tires. There's a limit. There's a limit.
I do just because I've heard them. I've heard it before.
You think F1 cars, their tires, they're probably more expensive than a fucking Bugatti tire.
Talking fucking NASCAR tires at this point. What are we doing?
I think just because someone was saying it, like one of those people that like has one, they're like, yo, if you're concerned about like how much tires and maintenance and shit cost, like shouldn't be.
You shouldn't
one.
buy it.
Yeah.
Speaking of NASCAR,
I love it. Get me in.
okay. Have you seen the 24 Hours of Le Mans?
Of course.
And they put the NASCAR Camaro in the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
USA, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So like
They-
it's all
they
the
won,
F1
did they?
cars.
I
No.
don't know actually. Yeah.
I think they won their class. They do like classes where it's like a group A,
Yes.
group B, group C. So it's like one is like Formula 1 cars, like you're not touching that shit.
Nope.
Then 2 is like some weird class, or B
It's
is
all
like
like
some weird
based
class.
off speed and
Lap
motor
times
time. Yeah.
and your horsepower, your weight, and all this other shit. So NASCAR came out with like some experimental car, and they put it in the 24-hour Le Mans, and they expected it to be like last.
Yeah. And it was
And
really good.
they
Actually.
started 39th overall out of all the classes, out of like 100. I don't know what they do, but it was like upper tier
Right,
course.
of what they had.
Throwing shit.
So the NASCAR was doing so well, but their transmission fucked up. So they had to take an hour out to finish the transmission, fix it, replace it, whatever. And then they finished a race and ended up in the same spot that they started. So like 39th out of
Fantastic.
100.
That's pretty fire.
Yeah, and people were all pissed off.
And legit, 24 hours is legit 24
Yeah.
hours. They have like 4 different racers.
That's crazy to have a motor going for that long at those speeds and hitting those brakes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's different.
Stupid.
But,
I mean, you're talking like fucking, what's that movie?
Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, fantastic movie.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they switched the drivers.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Switch drivers, and then they were like the original ones to like switch the brake pads and stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Sick.
Different gravy.
Big different.
But on that note, I think we should probably wrap this one up.
Backed up.
Yeah, we're a little over an hour.
I think we're over an hour. I mean, that doesn't really matter, but
No,
we got our
nice.
talks. Hopefully, we didn't get too much rants in here.
Definitely went a little ranty.
We got some basketball talks. We got some conspiracy, touch on a
Yeah.
couple different things that we
Yeah.
usually don't touch on, which is good.
Next week, flat Earth.
Next week, we're going to talk about the flat Earth.
Tom, what was
Hollow
your
Earth theory.
overall feedback on your first podcast?
No,
Was
it's
you
heat.
gonna
It's
come
heat.
back?
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
I would like
I'm,
you back.
I'd love that.
That
You
gleaming
know that?
smile. with
I
that
kind of want.
smile.
I kind of want a little more arguments with you next time.
Some,
some controversial topics.
Yeah, first time here. I
Breaking
gotta
it
keep
in.
it. I gotta
Yeah.
keep it civil for the folks here.
What about Loki? We're going to
Next
break
time
this
I
boy in.
definitely-
I know we're
I
trying
can
to wrap this
definitely,
up, but
Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson.
See, I'll be back next. I'll be
I
back
have.
next episode.
I know. I really know we're trying to wrap this up, but believe it or not, I guess Tom Dolson was a really good youth football player, and we had a very
Luke
not
Hansen
we.
talks
I
to me. Luke Hansen talks to me.
not we, but I was in the background. They had a very big argument on how he was trash.
I didn't say trash.
He wasn't elite.
I didn't say trash. I maybe
You guys said he
weren't
wasn't
elite.
any good. I'm
know,
saying
you
any good
know.
trash.
No.
That's the thing. I don't got that ego like these other guys where I gotta like
He doesn't
prove
have it-
myself.
Oh,
We
Alright,
had to
everybody.
call his D3 quarterback. D3? Or what division was that?
What was Luke D2?
D2. We had to call his D2 quarterback, and Luke Hansen's words right away was he was elite.
Yeah, obviously I was going to say their teammate was sick.
That's Luke.
Yeah, I
The
don't
ones
know.
that actually know, they know.
If you tune in and you know,
Yeah.
you know. That's it.
All right, this
Yeah,
was Juice
yeah,
Chat
say
6.
shit.
Thanks for tuning in. We got Tommy Boy on the podcast today.
Oh, we
The boy
freestyle.
showed up. Huh?
Freestyle.
We're wrapping this up. See you guys later.
I'm restarting right from the fucking top. Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm here. Alright. Have to. Listen, I'm all over. Sticky green like a lawnmower. Tell them bitches the king is back. Give the pawns closure. I want a chauffeur. Open doors of the Range Rover. Choke hold till your throat's cold. The pain's over. The dope got a strange odor. Y'all lock yourselves at home and I restrain order to gain quota. Step in the realm, you probably shot. I properly plot. Trying to get the guap for a yacht. Who run the spot? This ain't TikTok, it's hip hop. I make their bottom lip drop. You'll never see the shit stop. You stopping at the pit stop? Keep moving steady. The marathon is way beyond the plan. You ain't ready. I kill it, Jason and Freddy. Don't be petty, hit follow. Nobody today could be star of tomorrow. Fuck sorrow. Pity is for the weak. Flowing like a creep and it's deep. Trying to lead the sheep. Creeping on the beat like I'm about to steal a base. Competing for the league, cause that's really all it takes. Teaming up with me, you might end up getting paid. You're reaching your peak now, your habits will deflate. Keeping up the heat, I just where you see the flame. They seeking my defeat, they can't keep up with the pace. They beefing on the tweets, but never say it to my face. If I'm addicted, you're a pussy, I'ma put you in your place. Little bitch.
Suck my dick, bitch.
Juice Chat 6 freestyle.
Yes, sir. Juice Chat 6 freestyle.